Lewis Leon Lee was born one of 13 children in rural Tennessee, where he completed a third-grade education and then began working to help support his family. A self-taught mechanic, he started a business out of his home in 1944, mostly repairing refrigerated coolers for small grocery stores and restaurants. He named the company Lee Refrigeration Company. In 1944, the company moved out of his home and into an office in downtown Nashville on Church Street, expanded its business to include not only service, but installation. And over the next 20 years, Lee Refrigeration Company remained relatively small, and its focus on service and repair of refrigeration equipment continued. Leon had two sons, however, and they were completing engineering school from Vanderbilt. Wallace Lee joined the company in 1958, and his brother Ted in 1962. In 1965, the company was incorporated, and then in 1966, Leon Lee passed away. Wallace and Ted embarked on creating a corporation out of a mom-and-pop business. The company moved to its new headquarters on Wilhagen Road and had total revenues in 1966 of $400,000. Wallace had a vision to create a design-build contracting firm with engineering capabilities, construction expertise, and a service business second to none. Over the next 20 years, the company experienced growth through expanded services. In 1972, the company purchased a plumbing and process piping company. In 1978, the company purchased an electrical contracting firm. Lee Refrigeration Company revenues were $10 million. In 1981, I was privileged to join my father in the company after completing engineering school, and in 1982 we decided to change the company's name, its logo, and it became simply Lee Company. In 1984, Lee Company was recognized by Contracting Business Magazine as the National Contractor of the Year, and its reputation as well as revenues expanded. Through the 80s and the 90s, the company continued to expand, moving into the residential market, which was the beginning of what we now call home services. The company also expanded its presence nationally in the construction business with projects all across the country. In fact, Lee Company has performed work in 27 states and in Mexico. In 1998, the company expanded once again into its new headquarters in Cool Springs. The move to its new headquarters began a new season with new leadership for our company. Wallace and Ted retired in 1999, and I became the CEO of the company. Through the next several years, the company experienced some of its most challenging years, with economic difficulties, significant layoffs, and office closures. But adversity produces strength, and after a significant downsize, the company began rebuilding again in 2004. And over the last 10 years, the company has doubled in size, significantly strengthened its financial condition. New leadership has emerged as Richard Perko was named the president in 2009. The company has opened regional offices as part of a plan to move it forward as a leader in the industry far into the future. This year, the company celebrates 70 years of service. Over those 70 years, we've seen a lot of change. In fact, the company's survival has been strongly impacted by its ability to change and the willingness of its people to adopt change, even though it's difficult at times. Because of that willingness to change, the company today looks a lot different than it did when my grandfather started it, but there are some things that look very much the same and always will. Throughout the years, the culture of Lee Company has been one committed to creating a place where people can thrive, where we don't take ourselves too seriously, but we take what we do very seriously. The decades have been filled with hard work, commitment, laughter, and love. We've come together to serve our community as well, giving millions of dollars over the years to charitable organizations and giving thousands of our own hours to others. Yes, for 70 years we've served one another, our customers, and our community. You and the person sitting next to you and all of us in this room, we are Lee Company with 70 years behind us and the future ahead.